I recently saw a well-known digital marketer teaching business owners 117 ways to generate new leads. Yep, you heard that right, 117 ways to generate leads. Heck, I would probably struggle to think of 20 ways to generate leads, let alone over 100 ways to generate leads. Here's the thing, I'm sure many of these methods are great at actually generating leads. If you stick to it, learn the system, put in the work, take action, and do what you need to do to make it happen. But for most business owners that I speak to, it's just not realistic. You don't need 100, 50, 20, even 10 ways to generate leads. You just need one way to generate leads. One really good system that generates leads, sales appointments, clients for your business on a regular basis consistently. One really good system that really works. And one really good system that gives you predictable results every single day, week, and month. And then once you have one really good system that works, you can add two really good systems that work. And then once you've mastered two systems to generate leads, you can add a third one, and so on. But the key thing here is to really just focus on one thing at a time. Get really good at that one thing, and then you can add more things later on. So right now, if you in your business are in a position where you are not generating any leads or very few leads every single month, here are the channels that I recommend that you go to start generating some leads and start getting your one system in place to generate leads in your business on a consistent basis. The first channel I recommend you use is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a goldmine for business owners right now. With the right strategy, you can get anywhere from 5 on the low end up to 30 high quality leads every single month just by using LinkedIn, and best of all, without even spending any money on paid advertising, just by using LinkedIn organically to have one-to-one conversations with people that are your ideal clients. So it's very simple how this would work. You would connect to people that are your potential clients on LinkedIn. You would then send them a message, not selling to them, but sending them some free content that provides value and shows how you can solve their problem. And then when they consume that free content, which in most cases is going to be some sort of video that explains how you can help solve their problem, once they consume that content, at the end of that video or that piece of content, you can tell them to click on a button to go to the next step in your sales process, which for most of my clients is to book a sales appointment where they can speak to that potential client and figure out if they're the right fit and how they can actually help each other and work together as the next step to actually becoming a client. Now, the pros of using LinkedIn is that it's low cost. It doesn't cost a lot of money to do this, and you can start getting some results really fast. And also, it's a great way to test your funnel, your messages, and see if you can get a proof of concept that your messages and the problem that you solve for prospects can actually work before you actually start doing any paid advertising. Now, the cons with LinkedIn is that it requires manual work and it usually takes quite a bit of your time. The second channel, and by far one of the best channels to generate leads, is then Facebook ads. So once you're generating 5 to 30 leads every single month using LinkedIn, using those organic strategies I just mentioned earlier, you can then move the same thing that you're doing from LinkedIn, the same messages, the same funnel, the same target audience, everything that you're doing, you can move it over to Facebook ads and you can scale everything up and you can generate another 10, 15, 30 or more predictable leads and sales appointments every single month. So what this means is that with the right Facebook ad strategy, you can actually generate at least 30 or more leads and sales appointments every single month with potential clients. Now, the pros with Facebook ads is that most of it can be automated and it's a lot more scalable than LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, you're kind of limited to how many results you can really get, whereas on Facebook, there's almost no limit. It really just depends on your market and how big that market is. But if you have a really big market, then there's almost no limit to reaching people on Facebook ads. But the cons with Facebook ads is that it does require money to actually start generating leads. Now, just so you know, when I say Facebook ads, I also include Instagram with that because Facebook and Instagram are the same company. So I just put that all together as one system. So when I say Facebook ads, it also can include Instagram because when you're running Facebook ads, you can very easily run Instagram ads at the same time, just at the click of a button. And the third channel I then recommend that you use is Google. And similar to Facebook ads, when I say Google, that also includes YouTube. But on Google, one of the great things with Google is that you can actually target people that are looking for your services right now in real time. So there's two ways that you can start generating leads on Google. The first way is the free way, which is generating leads organically on Google. So someone would type in some keywords and then related to the services that you can help them with, and then your website would appear organically. And then the other way that you can generate leads on Google is through paid advertising. So instead of waiting for your content to start ranking higher on Google, you can just pay Google money and then they will rank your website higher so that you can start generating leads with anyone that types in any keywords related to your business. So the pros with Google is that you can target people that are looking for your services right now in real time. But the cons with Google is that it does, again, similar to Facebook ads, require money for you to invest in order to make it work. Or if you do Google the organic way, it still does require some time for your content to start ranking higher on Google so you can actually start generating some results. So these are the three channels that I myself use and also my clients use as well to generate leads every single month consistently. However, like I mentioned, you don't have to use all three channels at the same time. In fact, I recommend that you start with one channel first, get really good at that one channel, then add a second channel, again, get really good at that second channel, then add a third channel, and so on. Now, if you want to learn how to actually use these different channels, so using Facebook and LinkedIn and Google to actually start generating some leads in your business, then what I recommend that you do is sign up for the free masterclass training that I've recorded. In this masterclass training, I go through step by step what you need to do to actually start generating leads on these different channels. And I also go through what strategy I recommend that you use to actually start getting some results no matter what channel you use to generate leads. So obviously Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google are the big ones, but using this strategy, no matter what you're doing to actually generate leads, you can actually have a system that will get you consistent and predictable results every single day, every week, and every month. So that's it for this video. Remember, stay focused, focus on one channel at a time, and I'll see you in the next video.